Hi guys, it's xNira with Lucina Emblem, because she's the first unit to reach 4 different variations. Here we are. I'm still really hyped for Xander Emblem when it happens, but we'll have to do Lucina Emblem first. And here it is. I get 6 wins and then pick a bad battle and lose the last one. So I spent like too many crests doing this, so I'm happy with this one. It's not supposed to be like a competitive run anyways, because the score's not high enough. If you'll notice that my regular Lucinas got Draconic instead of Aether, and this is because like
what's next?
At a certain point, like this team for example just can't deal with Reinhardt. It can't really deal with horse emblem teams. It does okay with flyer teams, but it just really doesn't have an answer to Reinhardt. This is partly due to my Spring Festival Lucina being keeping the blue egg instead of giving her a Blur Blade or something like that. I was using her for PvE. I was using her for PvE Tempest Trials, and having the heal was actually more useful at the time. So she hasn't really been set up for a PvE kind of thing. And had I known that Lucina would be the first unit to get to 4 units, I maybe would have done a little bit more investment with her. But yeah, she doesn't do too much. She does a lot of drawing back this video, I think. But basically, I had to kind of lower the score, kind of, because I was using Aether and was just getting like, it was just got too many too many Reinhardts, and yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah, so here it is. We got the Lancebreaker Choose Your Legends Lucina, because again there aren't any green Lucinas, so having an answer to blue units is really difficult. If I had blue Tomebreaker maybe on my Mage Lucina, that might have been better as well, but I don't think I have any more female Robins to kind of throw around, so she's got Desperation, which is fine. Yeah. But that's why the Lancebreaker is on Lancina. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm so bummed out that it wasn't Xander first, but what can you do? Regular Lucina puts in so much work. Marth does do some. Oh, I guess spoilers for Marth. Marth does put in some pretty solid work. She also does a lot of drawback.
Let's go.
But I'm running this like really kind of interesting life and death set where it'd be better if she had, I think, Gale Force. Like it'd be kind of cool if I could do Gale Force, Infantry Pulse, and Quicken Pulse. I do have Infantry Pulse on my regular Lucina, but I was finding that without the Hone Speed, my Lancina wasn't doing so hot, so I swapped them out. But it would be kind of really fun. Like it'd be really gimmicky to have the short cooldown Gale Force on her, because she's a really good, even like totally unmerged, she does really well. And like my regular Lucina is running Fury and is +5 and has similar offensive stats to Marth with Life and Death, so pretty cool, pretty fun. So I do get some like horse units, but I get them on maps where it's not quite as difficult. Like this map is pretty easy to deal with horse units because they're already separated, so you don't have to deal with kind of an odd slot of 3 movement units just running at your face with nowhere to hide. You got plenty of place here on this map to kind of kite people out, so yeah. I think if I had more crests that I wanted to kind of waste for this silly project, I probably could get 7 wins, but it's not, it won't, I have to do another run anyways, because this won't keep me in tier 20. And it's such a vanity project, like, it's so silly. It's not, it's just for fun, like, it's so fun to see. See these our blue-haired maidens running around.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Your orders.
Marth's voice is so funny, I think. She sounds so serious.
Let's go.
And you really get a feel for Lucina's personality of like, you see regular Lucina and she's like, whatever, you see Spring Festival and she's kind of silly, and then you see Marth and it's like Lucina's trying to be like a more grown up, trying to be taken seriously because she's young, but she wants to be taken seriously because she's been from, spoilers, she's been to, she's seen this future, and it's like she wants to avoid that, she desperately wants to avoid it, so it's cool to kind of see her in all these iterations. It feels like I'm sure that it's just fan service, but in some ways it kind of feels like it brings out like, you know, different aspects of her personality, sort of. I don't really know. Like, it feels like, it feels cool. Like, I'd love to see more Xander's, because Xander's a really kind of complex character, I think. He's got a lot going on for him.
Okay. Spring.
Family, duty, and all sorts of, like, responsibility, but also kind of living in fear of his dad.
Yes.
But also, like, you know, loving his dad and being kind of sad that his dad is not the person he used to be, and then having to take care of his family and being kind of a father figure to Elise. You know, he's got a lot going on. Now, I don't think Spring Festival and Student Swimmer Xander are really examples of his complex personality, but I'd love to see a more serious Xander, I think, because I think Choose Your Legends Lucina and Marth Lucina are both like very serious takes, but Xander's gotten more kind of jokey kind of variations, but yeah, I'd love to see more serious kind of fan service. Like, I'd love to see I don't know, maybe like a Grimleal Robin or like a, I'm trying to think of other examples. I don't know, I'd love to see like a Ghost Emerin or something like that, you know? Like Ghost, some sort of like weird, like, tome, like, tome, the Tome Evelyn, or Emerin or something like that. Be kind of terrible, but it also, I don't know, whatever.
Let's go.
Kind of just want to see some serious stuff. I'm just kind of rambling because, like,
Yes.
yeah.
Understood. How pleasant.
Lancina, really great. Lancebreaker, really great. But I think she also can have other IVs. I can't remember the IVs on my Lucina. I know my, okay, Marth is obviously neutral. Regular Lucina is plus defense minus res, and then the other two units I just have no clue. But since this is a less serious video, I figured I'd kind of skip out on throwing all that stuff up. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope this was kind of fun to watch. If you're doing it yourself, I'd love to hear how it's going for you. Comment below. And yeah, thanks for watching.